Not enough buttons. Gain more buttons.
Yeah, what other buttons can I click? I guess I could click some buttons in Minecraft. That is the same
the
chair you
copper
were in
golem.
last time, Ender, isn't it?
Yes.
You really like make a point of finding the right chair.
It's my chair. I punched you out of here. You're standing like right here. And I just punched you over. My chair.
Could start putting names on the chairs. How's it going, Flint?
Good. How are you guys?
Me trying to find a decent push to talk button.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
I have a purd.
Hi, Laura.
Hi, Bo.
I heard that Enderman teleport sound. Was that?
That was me.
Okay.
Yep.
I never know with the Discord soundboard anymore.
So it's actually not a soundboard thing. It's actually a setting you can do. Whenever you enter a chat, you can set a specific
What?
sound. Yep. So
I
every
was
time
wrong
I
about
join a
both.
VC,
Oh my god.
So every time I join a VC, it's the Enderman sound. It's the Enderman TP sound.
That's awesome. I like that a lot better than the soundboard thing. That's a cool
Yeah,
I do
idea.
too.
Yeah,
That's why. Oh, we need to get Red. We need to get Red to put his greetings thing on it. That'd be so. That'd be so much fun.
Is that like a premium thing? Like only premium users can have one?
I don't think it's premium. I think it's Nitro. I'm pretty sure it's Nitro.
Right.
It's part of Nitro. Let me see. Yeah, because you can like customize your profile, or whatever. Let me see if I can look at it. It's in something.
I'm gonna have to play around with that.
Same.
Let me see. Where is it at? Also, I just heard. What the? Hold on. I'm hearing a lot of like lightning things. I need to not hear the lightning.
Yeah, it's lightning right now.
Okay, just making sure. I just don't want to get smacked. You know what I mean? Because I'm standing next to the haberdasher, and the haberdasher does have a thingy on it. Let me see where I can find it. Ah, it's in your voice and video. I don't think it's actually Nitro. I think it's now...
It's just a thing.
It's just a thing, yeah. So if you go into your app settings, under voice and video, it's right under where it says soundboard.
Oh, it's gonna be fun.
I flew all the way from my base.
Wow, look at you.
Well, it's a pro being semi-close to spawn.
I walked here. Well, through the nether, but...
Well, I mean, I flew all the way from my actual base location without using the nether.
Yeah, that's fair. Let me see. I'm still making more heads. Hello, whoever entered the chat.
Hello.
I'm sleeping in a bed right now and I got this achievement.
Which achievement?
The surge protector one.
Oh.
Protected Iron Surge.
Somehow I protected a villager from a lightning strike. But I'm
There might be a
inside
village.
the living...
There might be a villager somewhere.
I guess. I don't remember where it is inside the World Hall. If there is one.
Oh my god. Free Coco. We're also just going to the starter Pokemon because it's easier for me to do that. Also, yes, I am in the process of still printing heads. So don't be afraid if you see a bunch of ending.
Hello. I heard my name.
I'm just saying hi.
Oh, hello.
The Bee of Man, how are you?
B-Man,
I'm pretty good.
I did not fly here.
Good. We're anti-wings right now.
Why are we anti-wing?
Why are we anti-wings?
Why aren't you anti-wings?
They're trying to test out a way to make it so walking is actually a viable form of travel as well.
Not necessarily walking, like anything other than rail, or anything other than wings, like rail or horse.
I mean, I'm
Try to
still
make
gonna
it
use
Okay, that
easier
makes
to get around
sense.
stuff, but
No, that makes sense.
I'm still gonna use it to like when I'm building, make that easier. But if I'm just moving around the server, I want to try to stop using my wings.
I mean, I use netherite on my wings, so I'm not taking these things off.
That's fair.
I'm putting a chest up here, and I'm putting my wings inside it.
No. What you gotta do is you gotta bury it in the ground outside. The time capsule. Only once you've made actual good strides towards making other forms of travel good is when you can open it back up and take your wings out.
I'm keeping my wings because I die quite often.
You die with them too.
Yeah.
I'm joining B-Man in this no wings thing. First of all, because B-Man said so. But
Appreciate you guys doing the no wing thing, but I love wings.
second
Same.
of all, I want to see if it actually pushes us to make an attempt to build infrastructure more. I would like to see that
If
happen.
only they upgraded minecarts.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be excellent. I hope they do.
I'm just under halfway.
I mean, you might be able to make a data
Back
pack that just
spawn.
raises their speed.
I can't do it with a data pack. I can do it with mods, and there's actually already a few server-side mods out there that do things akin to that. Just they also add a whole bunch of other bells and whistles that I'm not really interested in.
Yeah.
So it would be a matter of seeing if I could like turn those things off, or seeing how I could do it myself in a mod.
Yeah.
But I totally agree that minecart should be better.
I definitely think it'd be really cool if we definitely did like a rail system like you were talking about, where it has like stops and stuff, where you can have like different stops and whatnot. So like if I wanted to go to like Wondermere, I could, right? I think it definitely would be really cool to have.
Yeah, and that would be great if minecarts were actually decent.
Well, they are to a degree, but the thing is it's not about them being like fast. It's just about like if you build up the area around where that rail is and make it more of a scenic kind of deal, then it's a lot nicer to deal with. When you're just going around land that's never been really dealt with, it's kind of not really as, I guess, great, quote unquote, of a thing, because there's technically a furnace inside a minecart.
Yeah, I think the issue with minecarts is it comes down to materials.
Nah.
Building a boat paths are kind of easier than building minecarts.
Well, not when
I disagree.
Not when
You have tons of iron.
well,
We all
not
have
when-
tons
so
of
much-
iron. We
was
all
gonna
have
say, not
personal
when-
iron
I was
farms.
about to say there's
And
not,
gold
not I
farms.
was gonna say not when there's like 3 or 4 iron farms on the server and the gold farm that everybody uses and a quartz farm that everybody uses as well.
And by
'Cause
this
it's
time
farming
next
farm.
year, we'll have auto crafters making powered rails for us.
Exactly.
Wait, we have a quartz farm.
Technically,
I do. Yeah.
Technically, yeah. Because bartering, you can get quartz from it.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
It's a bartering farm, but you get quartz
it's
from
a bit slow, but it does
yeah.
it. It works.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had to answer a phone call. I may or may not have missed like everything you said.
I just want to be able to build a roller coaster on like the top of the world, and then have it go straight down, and then yeet back up like roller coaster tycoon to get your.
That actually would be so.
Oh, are you gonna send it off a rail and fraction
send
your
it.
part citizens?
Yeah, just send it, and that's how you get across the ocean real quick. So you want to go to Briskin from
You might be able to do that with like a TNT launcher.
Wondermere? Just yeet yourself.
Yeah.
Give yourself a whole ton of resistance and jump into a TNT launcher
Pew!
that triggers at the end of a roller coaster.
Good
There you
lord.
go. Now you're the most epic.
Just break the sound barrier as the world crumbles.
It's doable. I mean, I think the biggest investment is going to be time more than materials.
Yeah, which like I don't actually mind doing it and helping with that either because I think it'd be fun.
I'm more interested in doing it if I'm aware that others are doing it too. Like
Yeah,
when I know it's a thing that's happening, then I'm like,
yeah.
oh
'Cause
yeah, I want to
honestly,
be a part of that.
I would love to like
I'm doing it.
build. I would love to
Exactly.
like. I would love to like build like an actual train station like at Shidoria, so that way like there's a stop for people to go to. I just don't know where to put. The hard part is I just don't know where to put it.
Yeah.
Windermere has had a train station for a long time.
I know Windermere.
It's just never been. It's just never been hooked up to anything.
So
That's what's, like, I think it'd be so much fun to do if we all had like a train station and
where
everybody had
would you
one.
build a train station? What's a good place for a train station in general? What does it need?
A train.
Rails and minecarts.
So like,
lots and lots of minecarts.
I guess it only matters if you want your rails to go above land, if you want it to be decorative in that way.
Well, you
then
can still decorate it inside, I guess, internally.
Oh yeah. But I'm just saying, if you want to see your trains going in and out of the station, you want them on like an elevated rail or something, then you do need to consider the position pretty carefully and what other structures it might run into in your area. But if not, if the rails are just going underground or something, it doesn't really matter, right?
Yeah.
I mean, mine's gonna yeet into the source, and you're gonna bounce off the slime blocks and jump back onto the rail to go north to Carrion. So
Yeah. One thing I like about a rail system is not so much that it's fast, but that it's like fire and forget. I could make my way towards spawn from Briskison and just like get up and make myself a cup of tea and then come back and I'm there. But I probably won't be able to do that if I'm going to the source.
just yeet yourself off the side.
You also have to enclose the tunnel so mobs don't attack you.
Yeah, I mean, it's not too much trouble
Not
enclosing the tunnel and
Yeah.
lighting it up.
You guys can go take a look at what I've been doing.
We
out of Windermere.
should do that today as like part of the show and tell piece.
There's also a very large portion built by PP's place.
I've already told you guys how I wanted to make the sewer system, so this just makes it easier for me.
Yeah. Okay. Well, before we get to that, I just have like two kind of quick announcements. Nothing too crazy. I will ask you all to sign up for Secret Santa for the last time, even though I think most of you have, but I'm just putting that out there for anyone who hasn't. I will be reviewing all of that tomorrow morning with a cup of coffee and delegating all the assignments out to everybody.
I would, but I don't know my times, and obviously when I'm on and when I'm not, it just might not work out for me to do it.
That's totally fair. I signed up anyway, but I kind of have the same concern about my free time, and I'm just going to do my best because it was really fun last year, and I don't want to miss out this year.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Okay, so that was one thing. The other thing is Red Gear just launched a server yesterday, and I wanted to shout it out. Normally we don't
modded Minecraft, right?
Yeah. It's mostly create with a few other like vanilla minded mods, but Red Gear has always been a really good friend to the server here, and I'm really impressed with all the work that he's put into it. It's also kind of like its own thing. Like I guess it's a community built around Halo, but they're all great people, and the mod pack itself is pretty interesting. So if modded Minecraft is something you're interested in, then give it a shot. Check it out.
Yeah. I'm interested to see what like mods he's used.
Yeah. There are lots of pretty building blocks. Of course.
I miss Red.
I miss him too, but he's on to
bigger and better things.
Quote unquote.
I think he still enjoys Shroomhearth. It's just, yeah.
Well, yeah, he's usually busy and like he's got all his stuff done. The only thing he really comes on for a lot of times is just to restock his rockets.
Well, I mean, I'm happy that he at least comes and does that. Otherwise, I'm
Yeah.
gonna have to build a creeper farm, and I don't.
I have
don't
one.
wanna
And
do it.
it's not as effective as Red's. I'd love
And
to
if
have it as
Red
effective as Red's.
ever forgets to come on and restock, you can always buy your rockets at Wondermere.
That's true. That's true.
I mean, yeah, you gotta
Gotta
take
go.
someone else has to take up the business in case Red permanently leaves.
Yeah, and if he doesn't restock his books, yes, you guessed it. You can also get those at Wondermere. If you're looking for shulker shells, you know your place where you need to go for that.
Is this a Walmart versus Target scenario?
Yeah.
But even worse. 'Cause
But worse.
It's
Mega
Tajay.
corporations.
It's Tajay versus Amazon. It's real.
Wish.com
Fair,
versus
I'd like to build a better one that's almost as effective as his is.
Maybe when auto crafters come out, we can look into like building one that surpasses even his.
Oh yeah, an autocrafter would actually
We
make
could have like a community
strong.
public rocket farm somewhere out in the middle of the ocean or something.
You have to fly there to get to it.
You could take a boat.
Spend some
You could take a portal. No,
You
I'm
just put it so high up in the sky you have to fly to it.
I'm sticking to the no wings as long as B-Man is.
Yeah.
We will be each
Aye,
other's
The
what's the
only
word?
time I use my wings is when I'm building and I kind of would like to go up and down quickly.
Okay, fine. You're allowed that exception. As for me,
Yeah.
I'm replacing my wings with a shulker box of scaffolding.
That's fine.
I don't
have
think
that
that's a
too,
good idea.
but- I have that too, but
I love scaffolding, but it's also not always perfect in certain scenarios.
honestly when
My
I'm
wings.
building, I use my wings to just like negate fall damage.
I have hay
That's
bales.
fair.
I smash into the ground.
I just perfectly
Basically, people saying he's gonna clutch every single time he
yes
falls.
yes I will perfectly place a bucket of
It's gonna
water
get
every time
really
I fall.
good.
Efo, your armor looks rusty.
He will not fall and break his legs.
It's copper. It hasn't oxidized.
It's rusty.
Okay.
Well, then you might as well call my armor rusty. I mean, I've got a bit of copper in for the flare.
No, yours looks nice.
Is it because he
I got
has
that.
green?
Yeah, he's got green
No,
and
he
just
just looks-
copper.
It looks either rusty or he's covered in old blood.
Old
It does not
blood.
look like old blood. Wouldn't old blood be
Yeah, look, there's
the
so
skeletal
You know,
It's
I
trim?
guess
taller.
it does look a lot darker on the with the silence
Yeah,
trim.
if you use the specific one, I think it was like the ribs or whatever that makes all the colors darker, and with red, that would look like blood.
Just realized I don't need these anymore either. These rockets.
Hello.
Get those out of my
Freeze up as
inventory.
well.
Oh, what is that?
Oh, that's not many rockets. I
Well,
thought you were
floating
sticking
item
like
for-
a child or shulker in there. Let's be like snitch.
Don't mind if I do.
Anyway, those were my only two announcements. Red's new server. Go check it out. And Secret Santa, sign up if you haven't.
Fair.
Hello?
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
How long?
Yeah, I know you just had two announcements, but what were they?
Secret Santa.
Oh my god.
You have until the rest of the night tonight to sign up if you want to. And Red Gear started a modded server with his community, so check it out if modded is something you're interested in.
If you're excited to be chased by other kinds of Endermen other than the regular type.
Yeah.
I have not encountered a cave Enderman or an ocean Enderman yet, and I
There's
hope I never
ocean
do.
ones.
Yes, there's ocean.
There's the ocean ones now?
Yeah.
Man, when are they
Ocean
gonna add the
sounds sore.
flying Endermen? Do they fly now?
There's also Nether Endermen, which are different from regular Overmen.
Oh no, the Nenderman.
Overman?
Nenderman? Nenderman. Nunderman?
Dunderman.
You beat me to it.
I thought I heard that. Any other personal announcements? anything going on you guys want to bring up, or if not, then let's check out the rails that B-Man's been working on and anything else that anyone's been working on. But we'll check out the rails first. So it's just South Tunnel, right?
Yep.
Should we meet at Wondermere, or is there a better place?
Yeah, that's where they are starting.
I don't have wings anymore.
I
was watching that.
I noticed and I just wanted
All right,
to say
all right.
anything. I wanted to see if you still did it.
Save some air. I'm gonna keep doing that the rest of the night.
Yeah.
First, that's gonna be Epo for a change. I see.
No, I've got rusty
Nancy
armor.
can't
I'm
fly.
good. Also,
Damn, bro, is that what Lucifer went through when he got his angle? He lost his wings.
I don't have a bucket on me. Okay, I couldn't save my fall.
Not even hay bales. I thought you said you were gonna have hay bales.
I don't have a hay bale on me either. They're set up. There's one at my base though.
Both of the things you said you were gonna use, you don't have on you.
I wasn't fully prepared.
Damn, they got you.
I got.
I mean, I was gonna comment on him, like, is he gonna do it?
Yup.
Of course, I would do it.
Do it.
Would you do it again?
I'll do it again.
Hold on, let me just
see.
make sure this mod still works. Oh no, I do not know how. I don't remember how fucking Yeah, I don't remember how that works. How do you remove the? Oh, good one. I'm just trying to make sure it still works on mine. Yep, it does.
I guess leading the Elytra Rebellion is not good for the rocket business.
Wait, yeah, I just realized.
I don't really sell rockets anyway. People
I mean,
don't.
Are
You
they
have
made?
them.
They're like they're
Yeah.
black
I have
market
other
merchandise.
means. Yeah, I have other
Black
means.
market. They're in the black market alleyway. Is what you're saying?
So like,
Oh, I do like that. I like the bridge design.
so this is PP's design.
I think it might need to be fleshed out a bit more, though. It looks a little skinny and weak.
It's simple enough that it's not terrible to repeat for.
It's meant to be able to be built across vast distances. I was saying in the Discord earlier, like you can zhuzh it up when it's near your base if you want. But like as just to get us started, I think this is good.
God bless the jump boost.
How mad would you be if I knocked you off right now?
You already kind of nudged me off a little bit. What are you worried about?
I'm guessing there's probably going to be the hole filled in the middle.
The original design didn't have anything in the middle.
Then how are the rails going to be powered?
Well,
Like levers on the bottom of them or something, or on the inside.
or I was thinking every once in a while there could be kind of like a stanchion.
Furnace minecart.
You could have some redstone blocks in place of the andesite with maybe like a trapdoor or something
Yeah.
covering it, so it's not just a red thing.
Red. Oh no, no more speed boost.
How far does this go?
Or
Probably a good chunk.
until it hits another mountain peak, basically.
Where you guys are right now?
Be a shame if someone without wings fell off right now.
We are running across B-Man's rail,
Yeah,
extending
And,
west from Wondermere.
I wouldn't.
Damn it.
I wouldn't.
save it, Panda. Save it.
For what?
Save it for an opportunity where it might actually kill him.
I think it'd be worse falling into water. You know, because you got bob up and down. Oh, also, look what I got.
I don't see where you guys are at. I'm so confused. I'm over
I really
by
thought
like
that
I
was
made
gonna
a
hit
new
me.
bow.
I'm over by like
Yeah.
the spot for Lily picked out
So,
for
yeah.
Hogwarts.
Do you have another chorus
Right.
fruit? Oh wait, no, you didn't use a chorus fruit. That's right. You had the Discord thing.
So I was thinking it would turn here to go towards spawn because this is roughly in line with like Muffin's
0,
area
0.
and the Skidge.
Oh god, you scared me.
People, I'm coming to you.
Okay.
So in line
I
with
see.
Muffin's area and the Skidge.
I am below you
Yeah.
guys.
Not quite, but like kind of.
Ooh, what's this little
Almost.
house?
That's Southgate, I think, right?
Yeah.
Mm.
I don't think I've actually been this far out of Wondermere yet.
Hello, babies.
Blue.
Oh, did you lose all your netherite again, Laura?
Yes. Well, this I had lost it before. I haven't re-netherited my stuff.
Damn.
Have I not gotten you once? I'm almost dead. Oh my god. Oh no.
Oh,
Looks like the first death was an Epo.
We don't even have keep
Oh no,
inventory
I'm
on.
back in. I'm back
Oh
in.
shit, I forgot about that.
I'm back
Nice
in.
one,
Take
bro.
take a chorus fruit.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot those existed. Who's there, Epo?
Epo,
I
Flint,
think all of us
Skip,
except
me.
you are here.
Well, Epo has the most fruits, so. Where'd my
I'm
stuff
guessing,
go?
I'm guessing
got
you're
it, I
still
got it.
working on your PC, Needle.
These why do you have 4 brushes?
No. I
Why
don't.
not?
I'm actually on it now.
Huh? How's it working?
Very nicely, actually. It would be on stream and
Is it gonna crash you in Halo Infinite
I
again?
had a.
it.
Oh no!
No.
Pancakes!
You had a what?
Oh no!
I had a
Not
totem
happen.
too. Yeah, there we go.
Did you have a whistle?
Yes,
Okay.
in a bucket.
Dang it.
How dare. And food.
I have fish.
Yes. That's what I had. Cooked cod. There we
I
go.
gave you like half of the ones
Thank
that
you.
I had while Epo's sleeping. While Epo is sleeping.
Try and get rid of the
This
phantoms.
bed is occupied. It's occupado. Looks like no one's commented on the random dog over here.
No.
Was
Is
this
it
someone's
wild?
dog?
Yeah, but there's just a wild dog here
Oh, that's fine.
next to someone's ender chest
Don't skit. No.
and item frame.
Did someone say ender chest?
Yeah,
yeah, I had an ender chest too.
your ender chest is over here and stuff.
Oh.
I saw an item frame over there too.
Oh. Oh, my pick.
Good thing we found that.
Titus.
Give those
I was
fish to
trying
Ender.
Titus.
What the hell did he just use?
That's the name.
I actually can I can actually
Ephetus.
do moderation while I'm stream.
You could what, huh?
Oh, thank you for clearing that message, Needle. So yeah,
You know, there's
I can,
another wolf inside the cave down here.
I can see the living island and spawn from here, so this corner actually lines up pretty nicely with that. We should think about like where we would put a train station and spawn, like old spawn too.
Oh, I think I accidentally picked up some of your fish. Ender.
That's fine.
I think I accidentally picked up your
Someone
fish.
gave me
So.
like 30 fish, even though I had like 6.
I don't know how I got all the fish then, because I did not have a stack.
I live off of fish from the
true.
Guardian Farm.
I mean, yeah. As long as that's not like temporarily down, everyone's got fish.
I threw fish, but I think Rowan picked it up.
No, I
Oh.
have fish. I was
Oh.
trying to. I tried to hit
Yeah,
you.
no, I don't know if, I don't know where the fish came from.
All right. So
So
So, oh, what?
what's next?
John Lynn.
B-Man, do you want us to help you extend this further towards spawn?
If there's other things to do, we can do that first.
I guess I mean in general.
Yeah, for
is there
sure.
any
I think we're
direction
turning.
you have for people, or should people just like do their best?
I mean, the design is pretty simple.
Yeah.
So, also at World Hall, there's an ungodly amount of red sandstone. So,
Yeah. True.
running out of materials won't be an issue.
Should we keep it at this height?
Yeah. I was only keeping it at that height for like right then. We can start to lower it down if you guys want. I mean, we'll have to do it eventually. So.
I think if we're turning this northward from here, well, we can keep it at the same height because the next hill over is around the same height, and then from there, I think we can start lowering it a little bit, however much it makes sense.
To get it to a nice even and then slowly lower it more and more.
Yeah, a nice even slope could be really nice and really fun to ride on too. So
Yes.
we'll start with just getting it to the. Oh, I'm sorry. We'll start with just getting it
Doesn't matter for me.
to the next hill. Yeah,
I'm still alive. I got wings. You don't.
You know, having a netherite chest plate instead of wings means that I have full knockback resistance, or at least more knockback resistance. You were gonna come over and test that theory.
I was gonna shoot you,
If you just jump down.
and
Oh,
I fell.
Okay, it's not full knockback resistance, but
it's resistance, not knockback resistance.
no, it is. Netherite has knockback resistance.
Just natural inbuilt.
It has
Yes.
inherent knockback resistance.
It's special.
It's
Fear for my
spackle.
life.
No
Okay.
one's got dripped out elytras. This is so sad.
Anything else people have been building or working on that you would like to show off?
I just got back on the server after a while, so I'm gonna go with no.
How'd you shoot me through the tree?
Well,
Not
Your arm
again.
was sticking out.
why are
Way,
we
you got me
murdering?
with my arm
I'm
just sticking out.
Not picking up the items this time. Since
I got it.
Okay, eat a skit flavored fruit then.
I don't know if I
skit
have
fruit?
any.
There is
I
none.
don't think.
Epo again. I guess stomach ache.
What, an Epo stomach ache?
yeah, lots of cholesterol in those fruits.
Maybe I should have this on my hand. Maybe that makes sense.
So one thing we talked about last meeting,
I don't think I picked up
when
anything.
we don't have like an interesting activity to do, then we could just do a rotation of like build jams. But we don't have like a pool of ideas to just pull a build jam idea from or a prompt from.
So it
And-
sounds like we also could do mini games that we build at World Hall.
Oh yeah, of course, if that's what you guys want to do.
God, my stuff flew.
But what I was saying, one idea I put in Discord was to have a structure or a room maybe in the world hall of some kind where as we think of like building prompts, we can just put them there, and then in a situation like this during a meeting, if we want to do a build jam, we can just like pull some ideas from there and see if anything strikes our fancy. If you don't know what I'm talking about with the build jams, I can recap that too.
I threw one out. I threw one out.
I
there.
have it.
And say I might skip might have stolen
I had
it.
to downgrade. I updated all my mods to 1.20.2, and now they don't work. Now I can't see anything when I fly.
Oh,
I gotta remember all the fucking buttons anymore.
I mean, to be fair, I still have to go print heads for Pokemon Central, so I still gotta go do that.
we could also just like chill and just play Minecraft while hanging out, like do our own thing if you guys would rather do that.
I'm bringing over
Get
some
it?
materials for the for my rail thing.
Did you
Okay.
get it?
Beatman, I'll help and
I
stay
was gonna
here.
activate my item view, but I don't like see mobs thing. I don't remember the activation keys anymore.
See mobs like the bounding boxes, or
Yeah, the bounding boxes.
I think it's F3 and B.
Yep, it is. Because I was gonna use that to try and find the pickaxe easier.
Well, we got it.
Oh, and you did. My bad.
Skit had it in his Skit had it in his inventory.
Here's my hair.
Well,
I'd say highway robbery, but this was kind of a railway robbery.
Maybe we should like start powering these rails as we go too. Oh, that was close. That way, if we need to run back and forth for materials, we could just ride the rail.
We can. I don't have that many redstone blocks.
Oh, I've got
I've got
some. I can donate to the cause.
I'm missing ender chest.
Maybe another witch farm is a project we want to consider too.
Are we turning it here?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I thought you wanted to do.
Yep. Okay, and here is
Slap down an ender chest.
You know, the main reason I was wondering if you're gonna fill in the middle is because of people potentially falling through the middle.
Well, I mean, you'll be in the
Because if they
minecart.
walk along the tracks.
You'll be in the
We'll get good
minecart, so you
then.
won't fall off.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Dang.
Okay.
Nope, I do not have it with me.
Okay, I guess we're just gonna work on extending this, so if you guys want to help, feel free to help us. Otherwise, if you just want to
We'll
chill and do your own
continue
thing,
to-
that's fine.
I'm gonna go continue to print heads because I have a lot of heads to print.
So cut on the bottom and then
Oh, yeah, it's gotta be
on the
polished.
top.
Cut on the
Um,
bottom and decide on top. Yes.
Yeah, and then I mean, I was just gonna do all the pillars after.
Yeah, that makes sense. I guess I'll grab like a few stacks. Oh, I've also got a laze.
Oh, what? Oh, LA.
Yeah, so I think
I heard a lay, like a singular Lay's chip.
a single lay.
Delicious.
No, don't pick up the bottle. Come back here with that.
They want to go back in their bottle.
Just
When should
found
we
that
start
on my way
lowering
back.
After we hit the next hill.
Well, this hill is lower than that one.
Well. Yeepaw.
Yes,
When should we start lowering it? After the hill?
after the hill, I think.
Okay.
Otherwise, we'll just need to raise it,
Wow.
right? If we're going over the hill.
True.
Would you rather go through the hill? Let's just keep it up.
I
You're
know.
Y'all need to
practically there already. My goodness.
Y'all need to speed up placing them red bricks.
I'm
Yeah,
still
hold on.
Hurry up.
crafting them. I was distracted by my allays.
I need a.
Ninda.
Hello.
The needle is back.
Welcome back.
The needler.
The needle is back.
Maybe we should put some light sources down here while we're gonna be here. I'm putting this bed here too, in case anyone wants to set their spawn.
Yes.
Oh damn! I gotta cut through a tree.
Oh, that's what I can work on. I can cut down trees while you guys are placing blocks. Because we probably only need 2 people placing blocks for each side of the rail. And let's have a team cutting down trees. I'll help cut down trees.
I can do that too. I'm on my way back.
The king of the trees.
The tree meister.
I may or may not have misplaced a single brick. So
You gotta pick
It's
that
okay.
up.
Break it and the LA will pick it up.
well, I got it. I just gotta get back up there now. Guard, you gotta watch where you're.
No. Place faster.
Hey, I mean, I'm doing my best. It's harder to place fast with this. I'm quite literally just holding shift and right click at the same time.
I'm not pressing shift, so I am going fast. I go for speed.
Well, I mean, with this, I can't really go too fast.
You'll go fast, or else you go off.
We got trees in the way.
Ah. Should we do a gradual down, right?
Yeah, I think a gradual down could be really cool. That'll feel cool when you're riding it. Should be like every 4 blocks or maybe 8 blocks.
Yeah. Also, maybe we haven't gone over enough yet because we're only barely clearing the edge of Wondermere now.
What do you mean gone over enough?
Like if we're gonna, where do we want to run this to?
Let's see.
Well, I mean, it'd
If
be good to have it on the edge of Wondermere too, though, so you can see Wondermere while riding it.
Yeah, I think.
Oh,
that's,
yeah, I know what you're
that's
talking
fine.
Because it's also the scenic.
What should be the next stop? I think
Zombies.
is what we have to decide. If it's not spawn, then what should it be?
I was thinking like right between Muffin's place and Skit's abandoned island.
That's very close to spawn, though, don't you think? I mean, it's
Then-
close enough that if
Because
you had,
there's nothing else between here and there other than that.
yeah. I mean, I'm kind of leaning towards it just being in spawn, unless you think there's a good reason for there to be 2 train stations within like
No.
a region of each other.
That works for me.
Yeah, let's just do it at spawn. And maybe it would be wise then to go to spawn and survey there a little bit for a decent location for a train
Well,
station to be.
grab the Y coordinates of that so you know where the train station might need to line up.
Yeah, I think
But-
we should go
area?
look together and then we can get the coordinates and line it up.
No.
Well, I'll just.
Conveniently, there's a path.
Just gotta fight your way through monsters first.
Yep. Good thing I'm good.
Oh, that's what those tiny houses.
Border control.
I never realized that was
I'm
to
about to
Wondermere.
die.
And I fly by that every single time I go towards spawn. If I'm flying from my base.
Okay, no one make a creeper hole in the path. I've fixed so many.
I'm sorry.
I'm trying not to. I'm shooting
Basically,
creepers.
what you're saying is, oh, there's a creeper up ahead here. Careful.
Sorry, I'm flying. I'm about to die. I try to run. It don't work. I don't have any food again. Lol.
I guess I'll just be trading rockets for food now.
Yeah,
I
the
gotta
biggest
fly back to spawn. Yeah.
Elytra nerf is just playing with the vanilla client.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
the lag.
Also, also the visibility. There's creepers on your path.
Yeah, there's a lot going on. Is there? It's their bed in
Figure it
this
out.
There's a chicken
guardhouse.
zombie on your road.
Wait, is somebody in the nether right now?
Not me. There is
I
a
think
bed.
you
God
need to.
bless.
I think it's pretty safe to say you need streetlights on this road.
I'm in the nether.
Okay, I was just curious. I'm at the Guardian farm, that's what I was asking.
Hmm.
Man, I made it to.
No, I think it's safe to say you kind of need streetlights out here.
We're working on it. We only have so many public funds.
You got to build the streets.
The streetlights need to see it, or else we're gonna die to creepers, and you're gonna have to repair even more of the roads.
Wrong way.
Then just don't let them explode.
Real?
I I timed that so well. But you kept
I
shooting.
gotcha. No, I didn't. I only fired
Oh,
once.
What the heck hit me then? Must have been
I
the
don't
delay.
know. Oh, spider behind you.
Yep. All right. I am on my way to spawn, taking the road.
Rooms.
Hey, do you need these?
We will need some of those. Thank you for the redstone blocks. I
Oh,
have
right,
no
I forgot.
inventory space.
I'll carry them then. I got redstone that I brought with me too.
Awesome. There's
I'm
no...
cleaning out the Guardian farm right now because it is full of stuff.
I guess we could use like mangrove trapdoors on either side of the redstone blocks. Those will go nice with the red sandstone.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, I was thinking either that or acacia.
Omega! Hi.
Dare I say it, but these signs could
Oh.
also use an update because we have singing signs now.
I said
Yeah,
mangrove, but
these-
my
I've
brain
been
was
here for a
thinking
while.
of acacia. Agree, acacia for sure. Orange.
Eh?
Yeah, this path was made a long time ago.
Oh
It
yeah,
was.
I'm just saying. If anything, the signs could probably use an update anymore because hanging signs would make these look so much nicer.
Ooh, yeah, good idea. Maybe if we design streetlights, we can have some with hanging signs.
I love me old medieval look.
Oh, I miss this cute little house. Is the axolotl still here? Yep.
Frogs are still here. The frogs are just live in the forest now.
As they should.
Forest frogs.
This is a cool path. Stairs come along a lot. I haven't seen it in a long time.
It's so odd as I see all the particles like this is a lush cave, but I see none of the blooms.
I don't think I've ever been in here. I forgot whose this was.
Skittles, is it?
Oh,
Muffin.
Wow. So nice in here.
Yeah.
I'm so confused. How do they have all the floating particles when I see it? Not a single.
It might be like hidden in the mushrooms or something.
Uh-huh.
They don't have to be exposed to air.
Yeah, you can like shove them in the corners of things.
Then yeah, they're probably in the cavities in the caps or something, or even below the ground.
Okay, well here's the base of the skidge.
Right.
Do we
Wait,
want it
there's plenty of
here?
space, like here. This could be a good candidate. like around here. Getting it through that body of water might be interesting.
Technically, you could have the track run alongside near the Skidge.
Yeah, I feel like
That's how like normal roadway trains are sometimes as well.
that would help integrate this giant curve with the Skidge. It would give it more of a purpose if it connected to a train station. So I think that's one good option. I don't think it should be anywhere like further beyond on the Skidge, like into the ocean. I think it should be between that option and somewhere else in spawn.
Yeah, I don't think there's gonna be a train station in the middle of the bridge.
Yeah.
Well, we could bring the track right underneath one of these arches
Oh, that would be
and
cool.
put it like here or something.
Mm-hmm. I feel like this area has potential too in the future for like becoming, I don't know, beautified or like a gardens kind of thing, a place to walk around.
Yeah, no, as soon as you said, oh, that could give the curve a purpose, my brain went to, ooh, a curved train station.
A curved train station.
I mean, like the train sheds are normally always curved.
Guess that could work. And then
plus the portal is right there.
Yeah, this would be a convenient train station to get to the Nether Hub portal as well as the spawn point itself and Old Spawn Town. And then from here, it would just go directly to the Living Island, right? There wouldn't be any branches. I don't know if any branches from here would make sense or if... We can always start with that. I'm just thinking, I'm trying to think ahead on that a little bit because you want to factor that into how big you make the train station, how much space you have for additional tracks. But I'm kind of thinking it would just
what
be...
you gotta do is you also have to fit a spot in for a fake train somewhere near the train station. So you can make a big old fake steam engine train called the Wondermere Express or something.
That would be very nice. If we make it actually
made out of orange and tan blocks.
Is everyone into the idea of it being attached to the Skidge?
I like it. It's just you have to ask Skid's opinion on it too, though.
Oh, what are we doing?
We're trying to like put a train station somewhere alongside the Skidge, like on the curved part that connects to the road and spawn.
I love the idea of a curved train station because it's also a bit of a more building challenge as well.
It definitely will be a challenge. Does everybody else like the idea of a curved train station versus a straight one?
I had a thought, like, when I was building this, that I would build like another, like, if you see pictures of bridges that are both rail and pedestrian, they usually have the pedestrian part on top and then a rail bridge underneath it.
Oh yeah.
So I'd just build another layer of bridge on top of it, or just build another bridge for the rail.
Oh, so you're thinking the Skidge itself would have the rails on it?
Going to like something I was thinking of.
Well, I was thinking the actual train tracks would be a separate bridge next to the Skidge, but the train station connects to the Skidge. So as a get-off point,
I eventually just settled on this would just be like a pedestrian bridge, but could
which
build
is
a second
this bridge
right
would
next to
stay
it.
pedestrian.
What if as the train line came towards the Skidge, it transitioned into like the rail was just like on the Skidge, and then it turned into a streetcar kind of thing leading right up to.
Right, then it could still be pedestrian. Like you could still walk alongside that. The Skidge is wide enough that I think that wouldn't be too uncomfortable.
What's a Skidge?
It's the big old bridge Skid made.
The
This is
Skidge
the Skidge.
bridge.
It's a skid-built bridge.
Skidge.
Let me throw an idea out there.
Uh-huh.
What if like there was levels of the Skidge? One level is like trains, one is like for walking. There's like it's like a park the whole way across. There's another level that is like automobiles that everybody could make. There's probably other ideas too, but it'd be just kind of awesome looking.
Wait, is
That'd be a
Skidge
very
hollow?
tall bridge.
What?
I'm not filling that in. Yes, it's hollow.
Yeah, that would make the Skidge a very big and tall bridge.
What
It has
fucking
3 separate
insane.
layers.
Oh, perfect. This is where the rail goes.
This is where the rail goes.
Yeah, actually. Yeah, see, no, you not filling it in was actually a pro.
Problem
This is
solved.
like
Problem solved.
I-
Build
Oh,
Ew.
like
Oh, and this fits with the subway at World Hall.
I vote
Because
against
you could have
putting the
you could have the
rails.
train station look more like a subway.
One reason why I wouldn't put the rails inside is because you can't see outside.
Yeah, that's
You can't look at the
Yeah,
ocean and enjoy it
True.
as you're going across. You're just stuck in a dimly lit, claustrophobic stone tunnel.
It's a little dreary in
We could
there.
put windows.
So
in
wait a
the
second. Yeah, yeah, that makes sense. Why does subway trains even have windows at that point?
Oh, at some parts the subway comes up.
Yeah, some parts, but it also depends on the subways.
It's so you know that you're moving.
My God.
In
anyone
Vancouver,
remember
all the trains are on
They're
elevators.
gonna think no. They're gonna get the conspiracy theorists on their subway, and they're gonna think they're actually teleporting without the windows.
Oh, right.
Does anyone remember that one bridge in like the 5th gen Pokemon games where there was like the rail and then you walk on top of it? Because that is like what I'm imagining.
I vaguely remember that. It's been forever since I played it.
Yeah, 5th gen I vaguely remember in general.
I remember the annoying bridge that you'd try to like ride your bike across and you could only go one way.
Yeah, that's
Not
kind of
that,
like
not that. That's in like every game. This one was specific to those games. And not the first bridge. The first bridge you can go across. You can like walk. But this
the
one,
bridge of Unova, or
not the first one. That was like the first one.
it could be the Marvelous Bridge you're talking about.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna go bust out my fucking copy and I'll get back to you. This is actually bothering me.
I seem to have lost one of my allays. I'm trying so
Oh,
hard to
7.
use the Mojang.
You just need to ball
What
them
was
up
it holding?
more. Just suck them all in.
Yeah, I
What
need to
was
be
it
more
holding,
diligent
Bo?
about it. Red sandstone.
Throw it out in the ground, see what happens after a few moments.
Yeah, I did that.
Oh. There was one that was stuck on the side.
It was stuck on the side.
There's
There was-
one on
Yeah.
the other side of the portal, but I think that one's tethered.
Oh well, I can just clone another one.
Yes, I was like, is it inside? Yeah.
I'm gonna head out for the night, guys.
Okay,
Good
good night,
night,
Ender.
Good night.
Good night.
And
Wait, you didn't
Right.
did you give Ender her charm?
Okay, it's probably been 7 years since I
Well-
put this thing in.
Charmless.
Wait, I'm
Charmless.
coming back in. I'm coming back in.
hang on. I'll come back for that.
Hand it over.
Charm, gimme.
Give me the entire jar of charms.
I remember the command.
Charm, please.
Hand over the charm jar.
Thank you.
Am I over 100? I am.
Thank you, Meepo.
I am not walking.
Yes, yes.
What were you doing down there?
Rowan? I was working my way in safely.
Just a hole on the side you could have dropped into.
No, almost.
I do like the idea of the rail transitioning to just become part of the Skidge, and then I guess we'll have to figure out how that works on the other side. does it follow Main Street all the way up to the World Hall, or does it like divert to either of the perimeter stations?
Right before the arch, it could just dive down.
Yeah,
that would be cool. That would be cool.
A subway. Because then you can connect it to the subway and World Hall.
Yes, right. It'll connect to the Living Island rail system,
Network,
the light rail. Yeah, at that point.
Yeah. All right. Perfect. Problem solved.
And then the train station itself, I guess, would that be like straight north from the curve here?
Yeah. What if
like in this
track,
awful rock formation, we'll beautify this and put a train station here?
The track will go straight off the bridge instead of following the loop.
Yeah.
And then the line can continue onward.
Yes, I like this.
From here, but we should check to see where that will run into, because it might go right through.
It is going to go right through Skid's place.
It's going to go right through Skid's place.
So we can make it underground for a spell, or
unless Skid, do you want a line going through there?
If you make it underground for a spell, all you have to do is just take that like tunnel that you are putting that rail in, and just honestly, what I do is I just decorate the tunnel. Make the tunnel look kind of really pretty, so that way, like, if people are going through it and then as they come back out into the world, it doesn't look like it's just a plain tunnel.
Yeah, and it will only be underground for a short minute.
Yeah. So
it can go right through Skit.
It can go right through Skit if he thinks he has an idea to make that cool, I guess. If he wants that.
I don't know where Skit is in that aspect.
I was also going to suggest it hugs the landscape a little bit, just on the other side, on the west side of the bridge. It just hugs that landscape for a little bit until it shoots out again from the rock formation. Maybe it's easier if I show you what I mean. Something I'm going to
say is the main road and the World Hall is actually like perfectly sized for a tram to have it going, a tram going down the middle. 3 blocks of pedestrian walking space either side, and the 3 blocks for the tram.
Hey, guys.
Lower that down a bunch, Ipo, though, because the rail will be flush with the walking space for the.
Oh gosh.
So the cut sandstone should be 2 blocks below, and the andesite will be at the same level as the cobblestone.
Or does it matter aerials?
You're right. I guess I'm just marking it, but you're right. Yes.
No, you gotta curve that line, Eagle.
You want me to curve this?
Where?
Because I don't know where the actual is that straight up to line with the other side.
No, I'm picturing this going into a train station.
Yeah, same.
Okay, I think I'm starting to see now. Hold on, yeah.
My
brain's confused, don't worry.
I would prefer if we built just like separate rail bridge. That was like the headcanon I had in my head. Was that if we wanted a rail connection, I'd just build another bridge, like one of those steel beam bridges.
Where would you want that then, so we can like link it up?
Yeah,
I would probably like. Okay, it really fucking sucks not having any goddamn render distance. Hold on a minute here.
Get a render distance mod.
Distant Horizons is working really well for me.
Well, I updated everything to 1.20.2.
Oh, I'm not on
now,
that.
Yeah, the server's not updated, so now I can't go back. The fuck am I?
Maybe it'd be a good idea to have it go on the left.
I was thinking of like a rail bridge would be like here, and then you could see both bridges at the same time from either one. So we could have like the train station would like go on a further bit more, like in Old Spawn, and then.
Hold on, where are you saying the second bridge would be?
Look on the second bridge where I'm at.
On blue map. Okay. Right now. Let me bring up blue map.
be on my way to pick up Blue Map after like 5 years and not
Oh,
booting
so
up.
it's kind of in the middle between where the Skidge is and Flint's Bridge is. Where Hoo Hoo is. Closer to the market in Spawn.
Okay.
I feel like this would be easier if I had like a map to draw on, or we all did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We need to be in like a meeting room with a whiteboard.
There's like a Discord app for
Yeah,
that, right?
That looks like it
We
would
did it
cut
before.
through it.
Yeah, didn't we do that before?
We did do it
Yeah, we
before, but
did.
we didn't. I don't know if we used the Discord one, but I
Yeah,
think there is
that-
a Discord one. You want to try it?
I'm
Yeah.
looking at it. It looks like it cut through a lot of stuff too.
Okay, I'm gonna go in the
Well,
safe house and see if I
we're
can turn that
building
on.
the type, it's the type of bridge I'm thinking of. It would go like over.
Right.
Right
Like-
through the Clarion's tower.
We'll just turn it into a train station.
It can be the depot spot.
I mean, wouldn't that actually make sense, Skit? Didn't your dad take you to like a train convention? He's like into trains or something.
No.
No, who am I thinking of? Who the fuck am I thinking of?
What are you talking about?
No, it was a teaching thing. It was a teaching thing. That's right. Never mind.
Yeah, no.
I don't know
Also,
why I thought
with,
trains.
where Skit's on Blue Map, I think that bridge would go right near the statue in the water, so that'd be a good scenic site. Just on the way there.
It'd be like this. I'm posting a picture. Like everything at spawn is so low to the ground. There's no like tall building, so it'd be like one of those like big like stone support things you see on either end. And I can just slot that in somewhere.
It'll be like one of those dystopian pictures where there's like little like squabble buildings and then a massive infrastructure thing going right over top of it.
What is this app called? Is it Sketchheads? I feel like these are games mostly.
Yeah, I think you're just thinking of games. It was like a separate website we used last time.
That last one skit, the one with the sunset. That one reminds me of the one in my hometown. That reminds me of Providence. We've got one that looks like that.
Oh wait, Jam Space
Is that not the
Whiteboard.
Sydney Opera Bridge
whiteboard,
or
that's what
Sydney
I
Harbor
would say.
Bridge?
That is the Sydney Harbor Bridge. I just clicked the link.
Let's see if this works. Okay. Can I put pictures in here?
Yep. There's a.
I see GIF.
Ah.
Oh.
Share image up at the top. I think.
Share. No, I think that just shares the whiteboard image we've created.
Oh, wow. You just copy paste.
I'll try it. No, it's not letting me do that.
It's stick bugged.
There's a turtle in here that's just gently nudging me. I can do shapes. I can't do pictures.
Shapes and colors.
It's a GIF. We can do GIFs. We can post GIFs in here, but we can't post pictures.
We can't post regular pictures.
You can also put stickers in.
I mean, if we make the map a sticker,
Let's just sketch out the map.
Okay, where's the eraser at?
So there's the living island. And this is like spawn, right?
Right.
Here we have the Skidge. And here we have Flint's Bridge.
The flidge, if you will.
The Flidge. And then the new bridge, Skit, you're thinking it would be like this in the middle in red, right?
Yeah. It'd would be a lot taller.
Tall.
And then it can go right into a train station. Yeah.
Yeah, because there's nothing like built in the vicinity over there. The closest thing is the Moss Haven.
Tall.
So like,
And then that also works better as a train station because that could just be one of the light rail train stations right there that has a connection to the South Line.
like this is like the road going around. So what color do we want it?
Maybe we can work out designs once we are all in agreement of like just generally where it should go. Or you're just asking what color ink? Just pick whatever.
No, we need to know. We need to form a meeting, form a committee.
We need to vote on it.
Well, on
If
top
we
of
make
that,
this,
I mean, coloring based upon, again, whatever color we want to pick for going over. But again, we can work out shapes and porcelain before we get started too far.
So
also, if we build this train station there, the rails wouldn't just like end at spawn. Like we'd probably want it to like radiate further and go other places.
So
if
I
we
was
want.
thinking once it gets to the living island here, that there's a light rail loop around the living island with multiple stations around the living island that eventually connects to the world hall too. So it wouldn't go like completely through the living island. You would, if you wanted to go from like Wondermeet or Briskison, you would take the South Line up to the living island loop, take that loop to wherever the station connecting to the North Line will be, and then take North Line to Briskison.
I'm just saying there'll still be like rails like crisscrossing the island at certain points. So we should probably plan for.
If it's a loop, they won't be crisscrossing.
I'm just saying, like, if we want a rail from like the top of the north of the island, going someplace else.
I still think around the center of the main island we should have one big train station that has a north, south, east, and west.
We can put that in the living
rail.
island.
Yeah,
Sorry. In the world hall, we can put that in the world hall.
Yeah, there's basement available for that.
Yeah, there's a lot of space down there.
Okay.
That we don't have another purpose for. And I also don't think that do we need the cardinal directions all? I don't know. I'm going back and forth on this now. I thought it was going to be like I'm drawing a new picture here. Here's the living island.
We just like get
north,
a blank.
south, north, south, east, and west. They connect to the living island in a loop.
Is there anything along the east-west axes that needs to be connected to?
Not at the moment.
Because most of the stuff I thought was mostly south and then branches out east and west.
Yeah.
Or north
Even
and
though
then east and
G-Man's
west.
Place and Shidoria could be connected to the South Island because the South Line is going to cut west anyway because there's not much to the southeast. Right? And like there's nothing stopping us from branching the line once
Is it that same line that's over by Shidoria anyway?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, no, we can branch it off of that and hit Shidoria, so we wouldn't need one that goes directly west.
Yeah, the south line could branch off into its own lines. You're right. I'm just talking about the like main intersection of the living island to the other cardinal directions. You would have to navigate the light rail loop on the living island to go from like east line to south line.
Mm-hmm.
But if we only have a north and a west line coming, or a north and a south line coming off of the living island, we could have an express route that goes between the north and the south.
Yeah. Okay.
Yay.
Only if we make it look cool. Let's
Yeah, of
elevate
course.
it, have it going through the living island. That could look
Yeah.
awesome.
Like the lines that run through London. Oh, those were so cool.
It's gonna
Is
go right
that
through
the
Emerald
Golden
Park.
Gate Bridge?
I'm just saying, like, this is what I was kind of thinking of, like those little
It's
purple
about to-
buildings.
Skid's
Or
about
like
to
where-
endeavor on like an infrastructure project that has never been seen before on
He
this
needs a
server.
reason to play again.
Yeah,
No, he's here to recreate the Golden Gate Bridge.
Oh,
I'm just
okay.
saying, like, the
I get
little
it.
purple buildings are like that's like where old spawn is. So it's like the height of most of the buildings there.
Right. This,
So
this
the
is the
bridge-
market.
So like the big like support thing, like the black things, that would be like up the hill a bit. So I
All right.
wouldn't have to demolish anything on the old spawn to build.
I'm excited
glad.
to see this.
I'm glad.
So this would have to be like I
Yeah.
imagined like
All
the
right.
stone
Bomb it.
skid. I built it as like a pre-industrial like pedestrianized bridge with like horse carts and shit.
So
And
let's
this would be like a purely rail thing.
that will look very cool. That will look cool in the middle of the two bridges too. Oh man, okay. Yeah,
So-
I'm getting into this. This is gonna be a huge effort though.
I'm ready.
But it's one of those things like it's setting it up for the rest of the server for a while.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
if you look at the top picture, the way you have is that you want the rails going towards the skidges. That's where we were talking about before. This would require continuing on a bit to the left and
Yeah.
then connecting it a bit further.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what we can do is that little like thing, that part of the line that we just built, we're gonna just take that out and then keep extending it in the same direction that it was until it's in line with where the rail skidge will come out.
Let's decide where we want that to start. Let's survey that. And also I just drew like here's spawn market roughly. How do we want to make a train station that like is nestled nicely within spawn market? There is some like unused land on the right side of spawn market that we could probably repurpose for a train station.
See like the area like right behind like wait, you guys are all at spawn right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, do we want to just look in spawn?
This makes it easier for me to like show you guys how.
What is that?
All right, let's look in game.
I mean, we could put the station right here at the rest house.
Repurpose the rest
I
house.
was saying-
Repurpose it as extended out, maybe add some skylights.
Tear it down. turn it into a
I
train
almost
station.
feel bad
Yeah.
doing that because
No,
it's like
I
literally
wouldn't-
the first thing we built on the
I
server.
I wouldn't do that. We could put this train station right here.
We can
Yes.
repurpose this.
Yes,
this
that's
note block.
that's what I was thinking too. There's ample
then
room here.
That's a historic landmark. If we break it, if we destroy it, we're breaking the law.
If you break it, you're banned.
And then the bridge, it would be like
Boom, ban.
if you go up the hill and you see this like house with the purple roof.
Yes, that was going to be the post office, or I mean, still
Yeah,
is the post office for Spawn.
It was the OG post office.
The
Supposed to
OG
be-
post office.
Well,
Well,
yeah, people
I'd
have to
say the
come by and get
bridge
stuff out of it. But
would run like right here. where
This
I'm
is the
standing.
roast office.
Like I'd put the support beams like maybe like somewhere right here next to it where I'm standing. And then the whole bridge will just go right over everything. See where I'm standing? It's like I'm outside,
I'm looking for you.
building a giant stone brick tower.
I see it.
Oh, like a little ways over. Yeah, and that would go over.
Okay, so
It would go over a giant torch.
so
yeah, I mean, that
imagine
could
this
work.
is support beam. Then imagine, I don't know. This is the other one, and it'd go right in between the middle of these two I'm making right now.
How will we transition this massive bridge into what the rest of the line looks like?
Well, we'll have the train station on the other end, so then it'll just dip down.
But there's going to
Alright.
be a train station in Spawn too.
Then I guess we could put it like further behind here, because the line will probably like have to like raise up to meet the bridge. So I don't know, like back here maybe.
Also, we're right in line with Muffin's stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe ask Muffin.
I kind of want the station to be nestled more in spawn than like behind it, because back there is more like Muffin stuff and personal homes.
I guess I could put the support beams like out in the ocean. I don't know how we're gonna run a rail line like through here.
Actually, running the rail line past where you have that marked out will be super easy. There's nothing in the way.
I'm just like, how are we going to transition that to a train station built in this field?
Yeah, because we're like going from what probably would be a small, modest train station to a giant support beam bridge.
It'd be
Mega
really
structure,
easy if there
yeah.
was no train station, because then this could just go right through.
But spawn
What if
should
the
be
train
a
station?
stop.
What if the train station is just on the bridge?
Could it be just on the
Raised
bridge?
up, I guess.
Yeah, but then how would you get to the train station?
Well,
Stairs.
Stairs, yeah, it'd be raised in the air.
I don't know how many people are going to want to walk up 10 flights of stairs.
We
just
can
to
put
ride a
an
train.
elevator.
We'll put an
Okay,
elevator.
so one of these
Not
support
hard.
beams, right? It's not going to be just like a one wide little thing. It's going to be like a fucking. It'll be like a castle tower, kind of. Just imagine that, just like that width.
London Bridge style.
Yeah, imagine that. So you could just walk up the stairs on the side of one of the support beams, and then you're on the rail line.
Hey, Laura.
Night, Laura.
Okay. So
Also, yeah, current alignment, it goes right through this. The current alignment, it would go straight through this statue in the water.
It'd go right over it.
It would go over
you
it.
go over it.
Which would kind of fit, right? Because this Hoo Sea monster, maybe he likes just being
Hides
under the bridge. Yeah.
Yeah, he
More
creeps around,
lore.
hides. Yeah.
Maybe he tries to attack the bridge sometimes. I think this could work nicely connecting to the rest of the south part, because like B-Man said, there's like nothing in the way.
I'm looking
Watch
at
me
the
make
porcelain
planks.
here.
Tell me, make craft wood and planks. A recipe book can help. I'm like, no. I've been playing this game for years. No.
I guess
Let me
he
make a
just
little-
reinstalled it.
Making a
Yeah, I have
scale model
reinstall.
here. I don't know if you want to help me make this just like big rectangle. Maybe something different.
You guys are in the porcelain?
Yeah.
Alright, television.
I would be over there.
Oh
and
my
then
God.
stick all over them.
Distant Horizons is not like the porcelain.
And are you safe when you come out?
No, I'm fine. It's just a rendering glitch. It
no,
looks
no,
very
I meant
trippy.
Flint.
No,
Oh.
she,
Oh God, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
I'm looking at your stream. I think you've got some issues there.
Yeah.
You've discovered the glitch in the Matrix.
It's still like trying to render the LODs to the
Here.
nether, but it's even worse than it used to be. Oh yeah. Instead of a Discord whiteboard, we can just use the porcelain as a whiteboard. A 3D
Yeah, wait,
whiteboard.
where did you enter the porcelain at, by the way?
Just at spawn.
By the ye old post office.
Ye olden post office.
So is this like the shore of Spawn
Yeah,
and the
I'm
beach,
just gonna fill this with
roughly.
water.
What's funny is mine is perfectly fine.
Let's see if I remember how to do this.
No, I'm using Distant Horizons 2, and mine appears to be perfectly fine, if I'm correct.
He's already described what was wrong, Ruin. He loaded up the wrong version of Minecraft. It corrupted the system.
Oh. Ooh.
How much you can do about that?
If y'all could help me like fill this in.
I'm trying to remember the MC edit
Fill command.
command.
Just be fill or replace.
Double slash.
Yeah, it's double slash. Grass. No, that's not it.
My goofy not remembering how to leave a...
Well, it's almost done anyway.
There you go, fill tool.
Maybe extend it out the back a little bit now.
Like a complete one-to-one recreation of the entire world.
This is how world generation actually works in Minecraft.
It's just a group of people randomly placing blocks.
Yeah, but it's like thousands of people, yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna put this random desert in the middle of a jungle.
Okay. So say this is the post office.
That's a very large 2-scale model.
It up.
Yeah, that is too large.
I think you might want to use 2 mushroom blocks and then 2 crimson stairs.
Well, not that small. It doesn't need to be.
I mean, I think it would be very fairly accurate size-wise with how the scale of this is.
There we go.
Just like this big.
Perfect. Perfection.
There you go.
Some of our best work.
So it'd be like this.
That's too small.
No. It's
Yes.
fine for
No. Nino's looking at mine. The cutesy one.
Gooba.
And then like down here is like the longhouse.
The spawn house.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, extend this out a bit further.
What was the command? Oh my god.
I used fill, and then you need the coordinates. So wherever your cursor is pointed at, and then you tab through.
I think you can only use that one if you're an OP. That's not the MC edit one. That's the vanilla Minecraft one.
Yeah.
The government definitely won't worry about the random water noises from beneath the ground.
I kept saying MC edit, but I meant world edit.
It's all good.
Is that water or sand?
Sand, and then there'd be water. If you're looking at a blue map, see what I'm like trying to recreate here. So This would be like a support beam. And then so there's two options here. I can put beams here, or beams like here, or maybe both, but this is just like, I guess, where to choose where the elevated train station is going to go.
Mm-hmm.
And this is like the big torch.
Trying to think where would be a good place for the train station.
Imagine everything is also to like height, so this would be, these beams will be pretty tall.
Oh,
That feels like massive.
that's gonna be really big.
Yeah. Are you sure to scale these beams would be that far
Well,
apart?
this is a model. It's not perfect, but not that tall. Not like they're going to be a lot bigger than anything else. Yeah,
Like,
each one of these will be the size of like a building, probably, but they're not going to be like
it wouldn't be like this
Ow.
close together.
No, this would be like a. It's going to be thin. It's not going to be.
I'm just a little concerned if it ends up being thick enough that it might like be hard to see spawn as a whole, like from a distance. Like it'll
No,
cover the whole thing.
no. Think of like. You see how big like the music disc shop is?
Yes, I see it in my mind.
One of these would be like that big.
That's pretty thick.
That's
Wait.
pretty big in comparison.
Think of it as
Isn't the
more
music disc shop
rectangular.
a 16 by 16?
Yeah.
No, it's
No, it's a 64 by 64.
No,
8
it's-
by 8.
No, it's not, Needle. It's 8 by 8, right?
Yeah, it's 8 blocks wide.
Yeah.
This would be
Yeah,
like
it's 8 by 8.
7 by 10, maybe.
Oh, okay. I mean,
It's
I
not going to
can't
be
really
taller
see
than
anything
not gonna be
behind it.
taller than my dad's town.
true.
Definitely not that tall.
I trust the process.
I'd need to make like a real prototype before I could like definitively.
What you
tell
should do is you
that.
like should fully mark out where the pillars would be on the ground.
Yeah. Do it with scaffolding so we can see,
Yeah,
and then it's easy to take down and try again.
I'm not entirely opposed to it either, but there's something. I feel like the juxtaposition of a big structure like that in the midst of Spawn, where everything else is just like low key and early to mid game Minecraft.
Meant to be a calm small town, not a bustling city like the Whirlpool.
It's just I feel like it could work, but
I feel like I like that juxtaposition.
okay.
It shows like how far we've come. You know,
I think we can make it work. But it would be helpful to actually see it, like,
I would need to make
scale.
a prototype.
yeah. Well, regardless of how this bridge will look, we know at least we want the bridge like coming through the center like this between the two other bridges, so we can at least make a decision about how the south line will connect up to it, what coordinates we should have.
A good thing about the scale, though, is that like any roads or anything we have running like underneath it is like still be there. I won't have to destroy anything to make this.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's elevated. Oh, I see. And then the beams kind of like get thinner as you go up. It's not those.
I mean,
These
we
would
could
just
also
be
do an underwater tunnel if we really need to.
These are
like,
just the
look at-
reinforced feet of it.
like look at that image of that Sydney Bridge. Like kind of like that.
Double feedback. Needle, what was that about?
I was getting. I didn't know I had 2 windows open. You were coming through twice.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Sorry.
On
I thought you meant
stream.
something on the stream. Like there was.
I thought it was because I'm like, because I'd mute you and I would still get it, like in stream, and I'm like, why am I still getting it? So then I mute myself on Discord and I could still hear something, and I'm like, where's this extra one coming from? I couldn't figure it out for a while.
It'd be like this.
Oh yeah. Okay. I do like that
He's got
a
big
lot
hands.
more. I do like that scale of it.
That like scale.
What we do is on one of the pillars, we graffiti that mushroom guy on there.
Yeah.
We could just have one of the pillars.
Mushzilla.
We could just have the pillars be mushrooms. I don't know.
But in that case, I'm kind of inclined to have
Yeah,
it
mushroom
flush,
themed.
flush with the ground at the higher parts of the ground, like on the hill. It could be flush with the hill, and then the supports would be on the lower parts of the land and in the ocean.
Yeah, I don't think there's any need to have it that tall. Because, like, think about it. If this is
Well, like,
the
flush with
size of
this.
the, like, damn.
If that's the case, perhaps we could, if it's gonna be that close to the ground, maybe we can repurpose the old post office as the depot station, like it's a bridge, like a pathway coming all the way from the
Yeah, we
rails.
could just use the post
To the
office
post
as the train
office.
station.
It would need a renovation.
Yeah, I'm trying to get people to come over and get their mail out of it.
Okay.
Have any mail?
I like
a
that
big
campaign.
A big project like this would get people to probably come grab their mail from here.
I love the idea of repurposing the post office as a train station because that'll
Reuse, produce, recycle.
keep this
I think it
building
might need
here.
to. I think it would need to be expanded a little bit size wise.
No,
Yeah.
maybe
I think it's fine.
It's not a great size.
just
for all
knock
the
out
things.
this wall and we're fine. They come in. and out
Yeah,
of this
I agree
wall.
with Needle. There's no need for it to be any bigger at this spawn. The big train station is going to be on the living island.
Agree.
And just people just have to come by and get their mail out of here, and we're
Yeah.
fine.
Also, I wanted to suggest that, like, for one of the train stations on the living island, you know how some train stations have that big semi-cylinder glass arch deal going on?
Half cylinder.
Yeah.
I think that would be better on the
That would be
living
cool.
island. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be
Yeah.
better. That's what he was suggesting.
I like half listen to people sometimes.
Yeah, so make the road section of the bridge level with or about level with the post office. Right?
Yeah. Okay.
Because then that's where we would be getting on and off the train from. I think that would make the most sense. Then we'll have supports on the lower parts of the land and in the ocean.
I think this would lead into the track. Then is what you're saying.
Right, like there would be a little walkway or something here that would lead into the track where you could get on and off at.
Okay, so landing station. I was thinking like you were trying to fit all the landing station and all that in the post office.
No,
It's
no.
not necessary. As long as you can stop and go comfortably.
No, you know, have a few seats, you know.
And then in the in here we could just put like extra rails or minecarts or supplies
A
or
little snack stand.
information Heck, we
Well, you
can
gotta
leave
have-
the
you gotta-
post office
you-
stuff in here.
You gotta have the ticket booth, you know.
The ticket
We could
booth,
have
yeah.
information about where the line is taking you.
Yeah, good
Ticket
idea.
booth, the Starbucks.
Exactly.
No, it's called
A pret.
Star Duck.
I was thinking Shroombucks.
Starducks. No, it's called Starducks.
Starducks is the chain.
Yes.
Mhm.
It's like just. Sorry.
I can't even get the stuff out of my chest because I have a full inventory. There's only 4 things in here. I need a bundle.
Can I take your free sand?
Take it. Take my 2 sand. Oh, it's actually named.
No, yeah, it's
It's a
that's
coupon.
It's a coupon one. There's also someone else left a coupon one behind. Like there's an empty chest, and I have an extra one in here too.
Okay.
I really want those
Coupon.
great blocks.
The copper, I think they are just called grates, aren't they?
Or weren't there like steel ones, like iron looking ones?
No, it's the they're adding the grates, and I don't think there's metal ones other than copper. Though they definitely should add a iron one.
Aren't they adding like a tough variant that kind of looks?
It might be very nice stuff. It looks like brick.
Yeah, no, you could definitely use like the grating for the bottom of the bridge once that comes out.
Oh, yeah.
But that also means the bridge would either have to be oxidized copper or unoxidized copper.
Well, this wasn't to build the bridge. I just wanted this for like some floor.
Okay, my chest is cleared.
Tear it down. Luckily for me, I never had a chest in here.
I like that I can just barely see the particles that spawn from here.
Oh yes. Yep, the upward. Yes.
Dare I say it, it might also be a good idea. If you know someone has a chest at the new post office, take whatever in the chest from here and put it in that chest in the post office.
Yeah, that would be fair. I know Ender Panda has one.
Skit has one, like a lot of people have them.
Connie has one too.
Right now, the main goal is probably destroy anyone that has nothing in it.
I already did those.
There's a few that don't have anything in them.
Joanna's doesn't.
Yeah, like
Pyro, Clown Pierce,
And a lot of them just have like a piece of sand.
the Juror Woman.
well, unfortunately, imploding muffin does not. That boy does.
PP doesn't have anything.
Tommy Drew has the most. Or Tommy D.
Tommy D. Oh
Yeah,
wow.
no.
Yeah,
He's got a lot of stuff.
I don't think he's coming back anytime soon, but I do know where his base is, so I could drop it off there.
Okay.
Yeah, basically, if you do that, you're going to want to put a sign on the chest and somewhere he'll notice it. And just say, hey, I had to move these from the post office.
Yeah.
That shulker in there is empty, so you could use that for him.
Perfect.
Oh.
So.
What the Shulker doing?
All right, I'll take note of where exactly the line will run in, and then I'll extend the bridge. Skit.
Yeah, we can
Okay,
help you
I'm
take
gonna
down the
go
other part.
straight. I'm gonna see if this lines up with the bridge at all, real quick. Actually,
I don't know if it'll be.
Oh yeah, no, and nowhere near lines up. We're gonna have to turn it to the left again and then to the right.
Well, what I was thinking, I'll just quickly take down what we had and then move it over.
And make it go forward more.
Yeah, I can do that.
I have pandas. Let me go drop it
I'm
off.
looking at bridge pictures right now, trying to find a good one.
Okay.
Can someone sleep?
Yes.
I left my bed at the bridge construction site.
Nice one, you bold.
Damn. Oh wait, there's the community house.
There is the community house.
Done. Sorry.
I love that there's a turtle in here for no reason.
The reason is that there is.
That was one of the insanity things from late night after a meeting. We kind of opened a hole and pushed him in.
Abduction.
Yes, Omega, you're right. That was it. It was replace.
And you have to tell what you're replacing.
Yeah.
So if it's a mix of stuff, you have to do it separate.
I think you can kind of do it all in one command. You can, if you put a comma after each resource, you can do it together.
This garden forest thing is deadly.
Yeah.
What?
There's lots of trees and dark
There's
spaces.
so much happening in there. Yeah.
Oh, there's a creeper.
What?
There's a creeper.
Oh no.
Just gazing out. Is he okay?
Is he okay?
Oh, he's dead now.
Oh,
He's fine.
he's good.
He's powdery.
Ground up creeper.
Creeper grinds it.
Fresh ground creeper.
A delicacy.
Oh yeah, I do love me some creeper in the morning.
There's a box here. Joanna, Mother of Autumn, Omega.
I'm gonna go
Where are
back
you?
to the bridge construction site to drop this stuff off.
I gotta do that too, but I'm pretty close to it, I think.
Where's this box needle?
Hmm?
You said there's a box of mine somewhere?
Yes, inside the post office.
The spawn one?
No, the new one.
Oh, the new one.
Yeah. I'm going over who has one there.
Yeah, the railway is like a short distance away from me, actually.
Good. Um.
I'm always building railroads and taking them down.
That's the Wonder Marion taxes at work.
Yeah. Another failed infrastructure project.
At least you're recycling the blocks.
Yeah. Who says? Who says?
Are you just lobbing them afterwards?
Yeah. Oh, these blocks have been used. Toss them in the dump.
Oh, the copper trapdoors would look good here too when we get those.
Mm-hmm.
I was watching a video of some of the Hermitcraft people do the trial chambers together just to see what it's like with multiple players. And it actually seemed pretty challenging, fun. So I'm looking
Yeah,
forward
from
to
what
them.
it sounded like, they said it scaled with the amount of players. So
Yeah, it does. It like spawns more mobs and gives you better loot.
That's good.
Hello.
as it should.
Ah, welcome back.
But the breeze itself, I think, is really interesting. It's like, it's not a mob that poses much of a threat to you by itself. It mostly just like hops around and throws wind at you that
It's
knocks
not
you
a
around.
threat. It's called an annoyance.
It doesn't damage you a lot, but it disrupts you a lot. So if you're in a fight with that thing and like 10 other mobs like zombies and skeletons, that's going to be difficult. That's going to give you a hard time. I remember some time ago, the last update when we did chunk resets, we had enough trouble that we decided we would just do the wilderness the next time we wanted to do anything, unless there were specific requests. So for the trial chambers, I guess we'll have to go out to the wilderness to find them if we want to do them.
Sounds fun to me.
Yeah, which like kind of makes it even more of an adventure.
Wait, isn't there trial blocks exclusive to the trial chambers as well, though?
The only ones that are exclusive, as far as I know, are the spawners themselves, which you cannot obtain.
What we could do is we could go and for any chunks that, instead of having it like you just reset any chunk a player hasn't been in, have a player request a chunk to be pruned.
Yeah,
inside.
that's what we're gonna do
Oh
for
my God, my
anything
ear.
for anything that's not beyond the wilderness border.
Because that's how we're gonna get those kind of things inside the non-wilderness. Because it'd be fun if one of us could get one of those trial chambers and just make a more difficult version.
That would be pretty cool.
We did that with the Deep Dark. Like we pruned a bunch of chunks right near my place.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a decent amount of chunks that could probably be pruned.
I mean, all we have to do is find where one is and then prune that spot. It's not that hard.
Well, if there's one near me, I'll check if there's anything important.
From what I can tell in the snapshots, they're pretty common, actually. They're like all over the place underground.
No, that's cool. Because I'm very interested in the trial chambers. Yeah.
Where are you guys?
I'm helping B-Man
some
clean up the
spawn.
infrastructure. We'll be back at spawn after we're done with this, I think. Unless you were going to...
We're pretty much done.
Lonnie and Omega, I think you joined after I gave some announcements, but last chance for a Secret Santa, if you guys want to be a part of that.
If you want to Santa the secret.
I have to think about it.
I'll be taking the cut from the forum responses tomorrow morning and divvying them out. So
Okay.
if you want to think about it tonight and sign up, then that would be awesome.
Yeah, about that. Been really busy lately.
Yeah, that's fair enough too.
Yep.
I just wanted to make sure you were aware.
Sweet. I think that's it.
Oh yeah, did you give everyone charms already?
I did.
Okay, because I just had a charm in my inventory and didn't realize if I made a charm or... Yeah. Confusion.
Can I cut down these trees outside?
Anything in the way?
Ooh.
Just let me know when you guys figure out the coordinates of where the bridge is going to make landfall, so I can connect to this.
Yeah, if we don't decide that tonight, then we'll definitely post it and tag you.
Perfect.
That's good.
What?
Is that better?
Oh yeah. Don't touch these ones. They're part of some contraption here.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's for bees.
And
I hear wolf and immediately think me.
What?
Oh,
I said good job.
You can't do that.
I totally don't mishear anything.
Yeah, this is for the bees. This is supposed to be covered up and stuff.
Yeah, I accidentally cut that one down.
Do we want it covered back up, or
Yeah.
I've got leaves, so
Even just temporarily.
I think I'm going to go get my horse and use my horse to get around.
I think I'll go grab a camel.
Oh, we can go around. The two people not using wings, we can share a camel.
Yes. Let's do it.
Finally, the camel has purpose.
Violet,
Oh no.
it's coming with you now. Oh, thank you.
I caught it at the last minute. This recoil whistle is... Oh, I'm at spawn.
Welcome back.
All right, well,
I think
I'm here
I
now.
will go. Oh yeah, I'll probably end up in spawn too.
Yeah. So I will not be
I have a
grabbing
bunch
that
of
horse.
bricks. These are yours, I think.
Thank you.
Welcome.
I'll go get a camel from Living Island.
Yeah, when you guys are all back at Living Island, I wanna ask you guys a question.
Well, we're
over
all
here.
basically at spawn right now, doing some surveying for a new bridge. So you can meet us there if you like.
Wait, people, are you going back to the Living Island?
I am, but I'm coming right back with a camel.
Okay, I want to come with and get the camel.
Okay.
I'm on my way.
I guess I'll just take the portal.
It's a question about Living Island, but you guys don't all have to come over here. That's okay.
What's the question then?
There's a spawner, and I want to see
Sorry,
what you guys would like to. Is there a like some sort of grinder, like some sort of grinder you guys would like to have over here?
Yeah, sure. It would be nice to have any kind of XP grinder on the Living Island somewhere. That would be convenient.
There's spawners there. We found them before, haven't we?
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
there's
there's
probably
4 or 5,
spawners all over the
actually.
place on the Living Island. It's a big area.
This one is right by B-Man's gate. We're really close.
It could be a good spot for one.
Yeah, it's kind of a cool location.
These banners make me so happy with the
I
mushrooms
love
on
them too. Yeah, thank you for making those, Needle. It's a little thing that goes a long way.
Put them.
Yeah, those are really nice banners.
Where's the camel?
Is it Indora?
Yeah, there's a couple by Endura Embassy, but there's also
There's
some
also-
just strewn about everywhere.
No. Epo.
You
actually,
rounded them up.
No. Yeah, there's right by my new tea shop. Right
Oh.
behind it, there's a hole, and there's one in that hole right by my tea shop.
All right, let's take the one in the hole because I feel bad about it being in the hole.
Yes. It was one of those things I was like, I've got to take him out of here.
So what you're saying is listen for camel noises and then hunt him down.
This hole?
Oh wait! Oh no, I did move him. He's under my bridge. That's where he is now with the other
Under your
boys.
bridge?
Yeah, by my. By the
Oh, right.
embassy.
Yep.
I do have a. I have a little thing there.
What sucks is whenever I think of Endora and camels, All I can think of is that situation where someone actually took one of Neil's named camels into the sky.
Blaze sounds cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's not a lot of room to raise these up if we were gonna raise them.
Oh, yeah, the way be man.
So Blaze would be good.
Oh, there you go.
Now we just need a saddle.
What Y level is his rails?
If you don't have any, let me
got
know.
one.
I've got something inside.
Oh, this llama looks so distinguished.
Oh, distinguished gentleman.
Oh,
We're gonna have some
Oh,
trouble
no.
getting out of here.
No, she should be able to fit through there, yeah. Oh.
It's like a tank. It's so it's so big.
It's so very tall. There you go.
perfect. This is the ideal mode of transportation, really, if you think about it.
So
There
where's
they
the
go.
spawner, Lonnie?
Oh, that's right here.
Please show us.
I just double jumped.
All right, let us get down there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a path. You crazy kids and your camels.
I
Dang,
think
young and their
screenshot,
camels.
the greatest screenshot I've ever taken is the one of us flying on the camel.
Yeah, that's the situation I
Oh
remember.
wow, this is really close.
Yeah.
Rest
Right.
in peace, that camel needle. Rest in peace.
Like it'd probably be good with
Yeah,
a boat
bud.
over top, like a house where you go down to the basement and there's some sort of grinder.
Yeah,
Oh,
we're,
really? You do.
this
You
is
make the
right
building
above.
on top look like a cheese grater.
Oh yeah, there's plenty of room to put a building here. It actually lines up really nicely with the main
Yep.
street and the
Yeah.
wharf.
No, you gotta make the building look like a cheese grater.
Why?
Because it's a
Oh,
mild
yeah.
grinder.
It could be a cheese shop for like spicy blaze cheese.
That sounds so good right now. With
Like
a little
it's like
Maggi
a
cream
it's like
on
a
it.
raclette, but it's melted over a blaze rod.
Like peppercorn cheese.
Blazes
With
tastes like popcorn
jalapeno cheese.
confirmed.
Oh, cheese?
Can you change the texture for everybody so that Blaze are little hot dogs? Blaze rods are hot dogs.
They shoot ketchup squirts at you.
Dog blaze.
Corn dog monsters.
Corn dogs!
They're using the corn dogs
Right,
against
going
me,
full
oh
circle.
god.
In full circle, Ipo.
Yeah.
They're corn dogging me.
Cool outfit, B-Man.
Oh, thank you.
I'm gonna go arrest the camel before it wanders off too far.
Oh yeah.
I need one more set of netherite armor to complete my stuff. But I'm
We have
too
a lot of
lazy.
mud brick.
I have a lot.
Yeah, we have an ample amount of that.
Yeah.
That's what you're gonna go with?
Yeah, for the supports.
I think that's good. That'll actually look pretty good with spawn. We could put some vines on it. I think we can make that work.
Just trying to get the scale down here first.
We are
Gonna have
heading
to-
back to spawn.
Gonna have to make another arch.
I have to
Oh, yeah.
space it out in such a way so that when it gets to that statue, I don't like have to put a fucking support beam right through it.
Because that's exactly how it's gonna end up if
That's
you don't.
exactly how it's going to end up if I
Yeah.
don't plan for it.
Yeah.
What you do is if it does reach that, you just make him hold a support instead of putting a support through him.
It is the support.
Change up his hand so it looks like he's trying to tear down the support.
Yeah.
Just wrap that tentacle around it. He's crawling out of the water.
Me no like bridge.
Should we build like a little thing right here, Repo, instead of that?
What do you mean?
Like the little where you spawn in for the first time?
Oh yeah, I would like to take a meeting or some afternoon to just beautify this spawn peninsula.
Oh, well, we already have a building plan for that spot.
Oh yeah, there was like a lighthouse.
Yeah, we want it's the founder's lighthouse. It's supposed to be put there.
Oh, you're right.
Perfect.
You're right. I think I still want to have like the spawn pedestal, but we can put the lighthouse like right beside it.
Yes. I did actually had to go back in there and actually refill in. People were digging around in there, so I refilled it in with smooth stone again. Just put back to what it had been.
Who would go digging around in there?
I don't know. I can't answer that.
Oh, there's still andesite there that I left.
I mean, depending on when they did, you could.
How devious of
I know who it
them.
was.
If you use the log,
Oh no.
It was too
the
old.
inspect, too old.
Yeah, it was too old. Yeah.
It's the
Well,
log.
that happened a long, long
That's
time
why
ago.
I've never been caught.
Okay.
It's the log.
Skidge just waits for the server to update and wipe out the logs and
Continues his reign of chaos.
They'll never know.
Just when you thought one Skidge wasn't enough.
Skidge
3 or 4.
Yeah.
More Skidge than ever.
We
What
get a
did you
second
guys
Skidge.
decide about
It's
the
too
Skidge?
little.
Put me on a Skidge.
Skidge is building the new section he wants to show. Like an idea of how big it's going to be.
What the mud bricks? Are they like in like the spawn storage?
It should be in dirt. Should be in with dirt.
Okay.
Let's go see what Skid's building over there.
Love how the camel's ears just like flap every once in a while.
Yeah, they're so cute.
He can't help it.
I absolutely love how the Skidge just turns into this little path.
We can make a transition for it.
How the fuck do I make mud?
Dirt with a water.
Sounds like a pain in the ass. I'm just gonna destroy a mangrove biome.
No, there's an easy way to do it on this server though.
With the cauldron, right?
Yeah, with the cauldron. Also, Ender has a farm for it. But the cauldron's probably easier.
Let's say environmental destruction is easiest.
Oh man, I forgot about this place.
Lonnie, I just moved your mail too.
Is it?
You moved my mail?
Yes, you had a mailbox here. I just moved it. Got your mailbox on the other side now. You have a new mailbox. I put your mail in your new mailbox.
Oh,
Is
I just.
this?
You mean you just
Is
moved my
this
stuff?
center line of
Hang on,
stone
what?
bricks where I should aim to line up the thing with?
It'll be about 13-ish wide. I'm not exactly sure how the rails are gonna fit in the middle of that.
Oh, I just moved it just now.
What?
Nothing.
If you can mark where you think the rails would go, then we can take that back to the south line.
Okay.
Let me get in range for you. Now hit me. There you go.
Oh, it's not
How was
cool.
I building that?
That's gonna cost me a baked potato.
No. Okay, this is the old post office. We're not tearing it down. It's being repurposed.
All I'm saying is, I just checked my mail. You're saying that you just now moved my mail over there?
There was mail in your mailbox here.
Yeah.
I moved it over there. So if you now have new mail, that's your old mail because it's your old mail.
Your new mail is your old mail from the old post office and the new post office. How is it confusing?
Is there anything in it?
Yeah, you had a couple of small things in there.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna bring Tommy's shulker box to his base if anyone wants to come. Well, I guess B-Man's coming.
Finally,
The adventure of the no wings guys. The adventuring.
The wingless.
The wingless few. But
I go.
camel owning wingless.
Where'd you guys go?
I'm going to the portal, spawn portal.
Okay.
I need to check and see if anybody bought anything in my store.
Oh, well.
Been a while.
Good luck, Camel.
Wait, did you have to abandon the camel?
No, I put him through the portal.
He decided to sit down.
Hey,
He was
hey,
that
hey.
in the portal.
This dude's like, I wish he could have the same ability from the, Oh, wait, I just saw it. Oh, no. He is booking it. Man.
Yeah.
I see you back there, Needle.
Extending this nether tunnel is on my list too.
Oh, sprucing it up more.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
There's some great nether tunnels down here. They're good.
Mhm.
I'm so proud of the south tunnel.
He did a good job.
Yeah, good group.
Especially PP, I think. He's like
Oh yeah.
masterclass in tunnels.
Also that like factory base thing that he made.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Although he admitted it wasn't his design, the fact that he built
Oh,
that
really?
in survival still is pretty impressive.
Still, yeah. Did he use his like Matica printing?
I think he did. It'll be down this way. I don't know if we can. Well,
No?
maybe we can bring the camel. The camel wants to come,
So.
but there's like
I'm
there's always
I'm going
hogs
to go
in here.
ahead. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get ahead, but I don't think I will be able to unless I fly. There's no
Button.
hogs.
It's right here in this cobblestone part. Tommy D.
There's no hogs. I'm amazed.
Good luck, camel.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know either. We're gonna find out.
Oh, you survived.
Veg said, "What I missed? Did we demolish the mail office? We're not demolishing it. We are repurposing it to a train station for spawn."
This is cute.
Oh,
Yeah, he actually was a really good builder. I'm sad that he got bored very quickly. And look at these custom trees too.
I don't even remember playing at the same time as him.
It was earlier on, but I think you were around.
mm-hmm.
I love this idea of turning the like vanilla trees into custom trees.
Yeah,
Who are we talking about?
Tommy DE.
Ah.
Okay, so I had 2 mailboxes before. There's nothing in this, Needle. You made me look at my mailbox.
And whose stuff did I just bring over?
I don't know, but there's nothing in my mailbox on Living Island.
Oh, I must still have it on me. I'm sorry. You
Well, if
have
you put it-
there's a
maybe you
piece of
put it in
sand and a piece of bamboo.
Did you guys leave already?
I
No,
knew
it's
that was-
here.
We're still here
Where did you go?
in
Where
front of
would
his
be all
house.
the animals and the pumpkin patch and the hobbit.
Oh, I see you. Okay.
I have a passenger now.
I need those items really bad, Needle. I was going to build a bamboo with a piece of sand on the top.
A piece of sand is worth 2 stacks of sand, though.
Yes.
Wow.
Or 2 sacks of sandstone, which is
Four
Four
stacks. No, it's more than that.
So
No, he
Eight
said
even,
any
perhaps.
sand. Yeah, he said any sand.
So, gotta get that sandstone.
Oh
Fetch
no.
says I sound like a government demolisher. The camel should be fine.
Quick. No, the other side only doesn't have a free back.
He's
Oh, it's
fine.
fine. It's fine.
I
He
know
only
they.
lost half a heart.
I think they improved that logic recently, like in 1.20.
Okay. I'm glad. That made us very sad many times losing any animals that way.
Yes, yes.
Hey,
What are you doing?
There's a door here we have to go through. It's not working. Okay.
Is anyone? where
Not
can I
all
get some
doors
more
were meant to
mud
be
brick?
opened, Ed boy.
What's up, Skid?
Where can I get some more mud brick?
Let's see what I have.
Wait, can we put the camel in the boat?
No,
I don't think it'll fit.
no, we can't put horses in boats. You cannot put camels in boats either.
Too bad.
Technically, then you could ride the horse while being in a boat, and they didn't want that logic.
What?
How would that work? You can't paddle the boat from the horse's back.
Exactly. That's
It's no, the horse is like using its feet.
to row the boat.
Yes, it's like doggy
No.
kicking, but it's a horse. We put flippers all over the
It's
hooves.
a Flintstones boat.
It's a Flintstones boat. You have like really tall like peg legs or like stilts on underneath, so you're touching the bottom.
Oh, you're actually walking on one.
You're walking the bottom. But there's just like a boat around you.
It kind of lines up with that bit.
Ipo, did you see the start of the cathedral?
Person flying.
In the area you're expanding to now?
Yeah.
I haven't seen it yet.
Just complain about me
If you
flying.
want to show it off, maybe you should invite everyone over then.
It's just like the front, but I like it. If anyone wants to come see, they're free. Free to.
What are we working on right now? We're still working on the Skidge, or the new Skidge. What is it that we need a new name for this new bridge? And it
Skidge
can't just
2.
be Skidge. Skidge 2 is fine.
Skidge 2. Skidge 2.
More
Skidge 2
skidgier
is
than
on
ever.
brand.
Skidge 2, the skidgier the better.
It just keeps on skidging.
Yeah. The skidgular.
The Skidgler.
I don't like that.
That one feels odd on the tongue.
Feels
Skidge.
like you shouldn't be saying that.
Yeah.
Do I have to put mud in a furnace?
No, it's
Mud with straw.
You craft it with wheat.
Wheat.
Fuck.
Oh,
Damn
the
it.
wheat. Yeah.
Good thing there's a wheat farm in Spawn.
Wheat.
Ender's got
Wait,
a barrel almost full for mud. Diamond per stack.
Do we need a diamond? Do we need a diamond? I can donate a diamond.
I can donate some diamonds.
Ayo.
Think
Oh.
Let's make a camel parkour course.
It's the new game. It's the
Oh
new
my
game.
god. That would
That's
actually
one
be
hell of
fun.
a jump.
I didn't think it would work.
That was impressive.
Let's just leave that up there for Skip.
You know, it'd be kind of cool.
What would be kind of cool?
Only kind of.
I made a fire station. Made a fire station, and then underneath is a blaze farm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like they use fire to put out the fire?
I don't know. Maybe.
No, they're testing out the best ways to kill fire, clearly.
It's a water station. Got to put out all the waters.
They're testing the best way to kill fire, don't.
Putting the chickens right underneath. Damn, the impoverished neighborhoods. Losing again.
Take that, poor people.
The chickens will revolt and take over the Skidge too.
One day.
They like to be up high, just like they took over Clarion Tower.
Yeah,
He put them there.
I heard him talking.
Clarion or the chickens?
His dad put them there. They just like throw eggs around.
I couldn't tell what they were saying, but I heard him talking.
I've never heard them speak.
The chickens?
Not Clarion.
You
I've
don't
heard
even
chickens
know,
talk.
like,
I don't know what a clarion is.
apparently my dad sounds exactly like me. I don't see it though.
A clarion is a skit dad.
Just like he's Omega is Omega Dad.
Omega's not his own dad. I don't
No.
think.
No,
Surprise.
You're not the father of yourself.
You are the father?
The test results have come true.
It's a match. Yeah.
it's a boy.
It's a you.
Camel looks majestic.
Good for him.
Okay, so is this center stone brick line what we're
The center
aiming
of the
for?
bridge.
If you go down towards like the longhouse, look at that like mud thing I'm building.
So it should be the center of this mud brick thing. Then should be.
I have it marked with those two birchwood planks where the rails
Please.
are probably gonna go.
Might be, man.
But
No,
Good night, B-Man.
whoa.
Mhm.
Nothing. I just fell. That's all. Not a big deal.
Fell from heaven, obviously.
Aw.
Yeah, they rejected him.
Same to be said about me.
Moment successfully
The shit
ruined,
I was
right?
pulling tonight. Epo, it
What?
took them an hour and a half to realize what I was doing.
Oh, with the hammock?
Yes. An hour and a half.
On Red Gear's server, I don't know if it's part of Create or something else, but there's a hammock item that lets you pass the day and go to night, like the inverse of a bed. So when they were sleeping, we would sleep in the hammock and turn it back to night. They weren't sure what was going on.
So now they know that does that.
An hour and a half. Because, like, Junk is saying over and over again, I don't know what the hell is going on, guys. I swear to God.
Was Red like getting worried that it was something with the server?
No, Red's like, guys, no, it's not. It's not.
Oh.
Red was actually defending
Red
it,
probably
saying,
knew
like,
what it was.
Red thought it was funny as
Really?
fuck.
But he
Right,
added all the mods.
Right. I didn't know that existed. Because all of a sudden he's like, I think he started paying attention because I was doing it very precisely at a very certain time, every time for a little bit, just to make, and I stayed at your place. I didn't go anywhere.
Yeah.
So,
Hey, Spartan Reaper's in chat. He said we got trolled hard.
You really are. So funny. Just like, oh no. But no, I kept doing it at a very specific time. As soon as it would allow me to do it, I did it again. So it was like consistently like a 5-minute cycle for a night and day. 5 minutes. And I'm like, what is going on? And like Killjack is saying, what the heck? I thought it was supposed to be like 10 minutes. And Red Gear's like, no. It's supposed to be like 20. Like a full cycle, 20 minutes. Like, he's like, I don't know what's going on. So you can hear him typing. He's trying
It
to
was-
check on it, and he's like, it's perfectly fine. He's like, someone's gonna be doing this. Who's doing this?
It was probably that hammock.
That damn
I'm saying
thing.
it though, as soon as Red thought someone was doing this, I'm surprised you didn't immediately say needle.
No. That was probably
If anyone would, would know,
I'm
it'd
like
probably
on
be
the
you or
verge of
evil.
like busting my face open because I'm laughing so hard and muted and everything.
You being muted's also a sign.
It's always a very bad sign. Yes, that is very much me. That's a great example of like
If Needle's muted, you know they're holding back something.
problem. Needle, yes.
Yes.
And the worst thing of all, Rowan, is that I was totally at one point when me and Reba realized what it was doing, because we were in the call together. When we realized what it was doing, I started laughing, like typing "mwahaha" in chat, and none of them suspected me. Like none of them. An
Their
hour
own
and a half.
hubris. Their own hubris.
Exactly. Oh, I was like, good lord.
I got all the mud that Ender had at the store, Skid. Sitting in the post office for you.
Thank you.
Nice.
All right.
We should have some in the cat
We're gonna
too.
need wheat though.
We got wheat.
I mean, there's a farm just over
I
the
took
hill
it
there.
all. I took all the wheat from the farm.
Is there any in
Got
storage?
me a stack. There's like 4 stacks in storage.
Oh,
Yeah, there's like, yeah, he's already. This has already been harvested.
all right.
Let me go see what I have at the house because I've got a house here at spawn. Hang on. Oh, I've got 42 stacks in a hay bale.
That's good.
It's the meaning of life.
Yes, is the supreme number. End all numbers.
The number of all numbers.
If you need more bamboo, Ipo,
I'm good. I ended up buying. I just wanted scaffolding.
Okay.
I ended up buying some from.
Drew?
Yeah.
He's supporting the local economy.
I have more diamonds than I do scaffolding, so I may as well.
Fail.
Yep, this is the life. No elytra.
Are you already
It's gonna
starting to
make it
regret
more
it?
interesting.
No, it's growing on me. It's great.
Uh-huh.
Well, that's what it's like right now on the other server. We don't have elytra, and soon the elytra will be banned. So
Well, that's just because everyone's gonna have jetpacks and whirly gigs and blimps and
How are Elytra's gonna be banned?
what?
How are Elytra's gonna be banned and
You're not allowed to use them, and if you're caught flying, you get kicked.
what?
No, Red does not want to have. He wants to rely on the mods versus vanilla Minecraft.
The opposite of Shroomhearth.
Right.
I just find that a dumb rule, but that's just me.
It's supposed to be more futuristic.
I mean, yeah, it also just comes
Oh my
down to
God.
what you prefer to use, though, too, for flying.
Whoa.
There's some
Because
really
most people
good,
are probably
some
going
really
to
good
want
horses
to use
in
the
there.
jetpack.
This horse is amazing. Oh my God.
There's
Look at my horse.
a
horse
a
is
mega horse is-
amazing.
there's some mega horses in there.
My God.
Or you
Actually,
find one of
someone-
my fast one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
one
in
of the
the-
fast ones you donated.
Living Island stable.
Oh wow.
It's very fast.
I found 3 mud brick slabs. There's plenty of dirt in here that we can make. Oh, there's some mud brick up here. There's a ton. Actually,
Yeah, I had to make some.
you put these in here, Needle?
A while ago, so I didn't remember.
Thanks for putting those in there.
Living Island projects. Oh, I don't think Chris has a new one.
Does Chris have one in the Nether?
Mm.
So we always put Nether stuff in the Nether mailboxes too.
Yeah, I don't think he does. No, he doesn't have it. That tunnel doesn't have a mailroom. Neither does the other side. The only side that has a mailroom on it is north. In another.
Hey, Epo.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're working on, but over here at Pac-Man, I have a lot of mud.
We're working on supports for the new bridge, which is using a lot of mud bricks. So if you don't have a use for it, then we'll take it up.
Okay.
Also, while I'm at the World Hall, do we want to refresh on the favors?
I don't think it's going to be a problem at this point. We're not exploring or venturing around, so.
Okay.
It means I'll have to sleep in like 5 minutes.
If you haven't already slept in a while, yeah.
I'll refresh that one.
This is just mud, though.
That's okay. We could craft the wheat. I should check if there's wheat here.
I have 42. I have a stack of 42
I used it.
bales.
Some of
Oh my.
My bales?
it. Yeah.
Oh. Oh no. That's a lightning storm.
Well, that cleared up fast.
Yeah.
You know how to take care of it.
I found wheat. I need to make room. The backpack has made me weak.
Yes, backpack has made me weak. No, I do miss my ender chest.
There's no
General.
ender chest in that server?
No, not yet. Not. I finally. That's why I was excited about the ender pearls. Because that means
Oh,
I
we
can
just
finally get ender
haven't
chest.
like
No.
Yeah, no, when you
Progressed
said
to it.
no ender chest, I'm like, wait, did he ban ender chests?
No,
That's
no.
what
We
I
just
thought you
haven't
meant
made
to.
one yet. No.
Because that actually would have been absurd.
Oh, I'm very upset. At least he's got gravestones on, Rowan. I mean, I'm excited about that, which means our shit's not going to spawn.
That's pretty useful.
Really.
I'm gonna take one of these horses now.
Oh man, it's already nighttime again.
I mean, I'm gonna sell them at some point if you want to buy one.
Get in early.
I'll consider this a test drive.
I love.
Oh no, I hope he's
Like
not gonna
emotions.
drive off from the lot and
With
never
that.
come back.
I probably will buy one, Omega, for sure.
I love the trotting. That's so nice.
With the animations.
Yes.
It's just a resource pack. Get it. Get fresh animations.
Yes.
You could probably run it now, Needle.
I can run it now, yeah? I'm having no issues at all with the mod pack, which is like great. I haven't installed Halo yet, so I have no idea how that's gonna run.
Halo
That's
is
probably gonna
more
fly. That's gonna fly
GPU
like butter.
dependent,
Mm-hmm.
so it'll probably be good.
All right, where am I going with this mud?
Spawn.
Dang. Oh,
Come on down.
Where?
Spawn. Old spawn.
Oh, old spot. Okay.
Yeah. Ye
Like Old
old spawn
Spice.
town.
Yeah. See.
Yeah, bae.
Code red and rum.
Oh, the red and rum. Interesting.
It's working.
Enderman, more like Elderman.
All right.
I just got I just had an Enderman roam around my building area, so I killed it.
Full.
I'm full.
Oh god. Did you pick up the rest of them? I only picked
Yeah.
up 2 stacks. Okay.
Spawn. I'm in the spawn area.
Didn't fall in. Didn't fall out.
I don't see them inside, so I think you must have got them.
I'm back.
Welcome.
Welcome back.
Hello. It's just like you said. You said you'd be right back.
Had to wash that barbecue sauce off my fingers.
Why?
I had ribs.
Yeah, but I mean,
You're supposed
You
to
have
lick
some
them
later.
clean, is what he's saying.
That was just too much.
You're supposed to let the gamer gunk accumulate on your mouse.
yeah.
Let that gamer gunk stay, damn it.
I think I found somebody building in.
It's just like
Lovely.
seasoning a cast iron pan.
Oh man. We are all about cast iron skillets here. In the Mick family.
The Mick family.
What is your family made out of? McDonald's?
Could you imagine
It's-
McDonald's in a cast iron skillet?
Oh, that'd be
Steamed
so good.
hams and a cast
Should we
Steamed
be so
hams.
much better? Steamed hams.
Steamed
be a-
Nana? Whoa, why'd you do that to Nana?
Couple chests.
Or the
Now that I'm
looters
actually
you have?
seeing one of the supports, I am more into this style of bridge. I think this could end up looking really cool.
It's not as overbearing as we think it was going to be.
Right, because I didn't realize at first I didn't realize it was just the support would be a little bit thicker, and I didn't realize it would like taper up at the top. Plus it's mud. I mean, mud just looks good everywhere. I feel like obviously we could add more variation to the texture, but that's overthinking it for now. It's just a lot of fun texture.
Yeah.
My
Reinforced copper,
scaffolding. Here's more.
reinforced
You need
copper
it.
corners or something.
Oh. Yeah, that could be cool. Or we could
My brain.
put like lines of the regular packed mud as like
Yeah.
cracks.
Also, like a step here and there, just to
Jesus Christ, that
Like a missing
what was
brick.
that sound?
That was me getting stuck on the bush.
Oh,
Also,
it sounded kind of like a creeper hissing in my ear, and I freaked out.
stripped spruce log actually goes really well up against that.
Who is that up there? B-Man?
A B-man signed off.
No, it's his echoes. I mean,
Oh,
All right, there you go.
woo! That's a lot of mud. Thanks, man.
Yeah.
And I have
we
a
still
whole
have to
ton
go
of
for
wheat, so I'm just gonna put the wheat in here. And we can
Nice.
craft it as we need it.
a little bit more. I'm gonna move this mud then.
So it's these two blocks here, Skit, right? These two stone brick ones that'll be the rail lines.
The one floating in the air.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Negative 139. And negative 135.
More mud. One for the money.
Okay, Hoasi, we go to Wondermere now. Make a sign for
Wandermere?
B-Man. Wandermere.
Wandermere.
Wundemere. Oh, it's even faster on the paths.
Oh
This
yeah.
is awesome.
Don't fall off.
We didn't get to see B-Man's Cathedral. I guess we can see that next time. Another time. I'm gonna peek at it, actually.
Cheater.
Cheating. Or
You're going the wrong
it's-
way for it.
It's not where I thought it would be.
It's not. It's up on the hill.
Oh, here. This facade here. Next to the amethyst trees.
Yes.
Oh, that's gonna be cool.
Oh yes, I'm very happy with that. Very happy with that.
All right, you guys. I'll catch you later. My guitar's calling me.
Alrighty.
You got it, Lonnie.
See
Have
ya.
a great night.
Night,
Yeah, me
Leonard.
Of course, I didn't bring any materials to actually mark this out with. Guess I'll just use frog lights. Get a sign to. Horse, don't get lost.
Just realized.
Just clearing some trees to make this marker a little bit more clear. That scared me.
What did?
Omega's riding around with a raid horn.
Yep.
Oh god. Yeah, this would frighten me as well.
Double checking what height this is at.
88? No.
I mean the rail from Wondermere. 92.
Oh. Now Tilda. Got the tree down one hit. It's not the same server.
No.
Miss you so much.
Fuck.
What happened?
I built the support off center from the other support.
Oh,
It's okay.
it's like off by one.
That's not so bad.
Maybe, yeah, I should leave a sign up there. Thank you. Oh, I guess it's the south line, not the north line.
I got it.
Thank you. Okay. That should be good. I have to navigate out of this forest. Somehow. Find the path again.
I think your horse has enough jump to get on top of the trees.
Okay.
Here we go.
Yeah, that does make it easier. All that breeding paid off.
Yep. Alright, I am back on the rail line. Did you find the path again?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Oh, the wandering trader's over there too.
Yeah. Because he's just been unloaded this whole time. Thank you.
Or are you going all the way back to spawn on the path?
Yeah.
I will. I hope that's water.
Oh no.
It was.
Good, good.
Yeah, this is gonna be cool. Definitely getting a better impression of it now.
Mm-hmm.
I think as things have died down and the meeting stream has been going for 3 hours, I'm going to end that and take a break, but I might be back on in a little bit to help out with building and stuff.
Okay.
All right.